You're most welcome to the page here on GBC News. This is where we do chit chat, and this is where we get those who matter when it comes to sports development. Really tell us what is up our sleeves. And today we continue with our series on why you should learn how to play Scrabble. What is so unique about this discipline that everybody who is associated with it says it is timely sport. It is a sport that it is good even for this era we are in, the coronavirus pandemic era, because it teaches and stimulates the mind and then encourages people to be more confident and helps especially school-going students at all ages. And so we'll continue our series. This is a part 2 of why you should play Scrabble. Today I've been joined by 2 gentlemen who love and eat the sport. The first person on my immediate left is Charles Haizel Tachie Menson. Is a 6-time National Scrabble champion. Yes, 6-time National Scrabble champion. And then next to him is Neddy Ntiri Dankyi. Is the former KNUST Scrabble President. And so these 2 gentlemen today will walk us through why it is so crucial at this particular time to really love playing this sport. And so let me quickly go to them. Gentlemen, thank you very much for your time and joining us here. Tachie Menson, let me start with you straightforward there. Okay. This is the sport we have. We have Scrabble board here. We have it here. Yeah. Why do you love this particular sport?
Like you said initially, it stimulates the mind. And then I used to have problems with concentration. And then I found this game. Now I can concentrate. Whenever I'm at a particular place, my mind is always there. And then also, it makes me quick thinking. I do a lot of arithmetic, simple arithmetic, and I don't need calculator.
Really?
Yes. I don't recall the last time I used calculator to do arithmetic.
Is it because you play Scrabble?
Yes.
So what is this particular sport? What is this that makes you so confident that, okay, I don't need a calculator now to do my work?
First and foremost, I've been doing calculations on the Scrabble board for about 20 years now. So I'm so inclined with calculations that now offered 5, 6, 7, 8 times 2, 16. Then I go. And sometimes when I'm working, I look at card numbers and then I just add them up in seconds.
So let's say so if I am right, you started playing Scrabble 2 decades and counting.
Yes.
Back.
Yes.
Okay, I'll come to you to tell me personal experiences you've had. Now, you, Neddy, KNUST. I know you guys play with the game.
Yeah.
Scrabble. How crucial was this sport to you in your academic life?
Yeah. When I went to KNUST first year, I didn't know there was a club there. So, someone called me one day and was like, "Oh, I'm from Achimota." The person was taking control of Scrabble in KNUST was also from my school. Because we used to play in our school, that was Achimota school. So he called me, I was like, he would like me to, because of my experience with Scrabble in Achimota school, he would like me to continue it here. And I found pleasure in it, and I also came, but you wouldn't find much people on campus playing Scrabble. So it was very hard getting people, rallying people to even come for tournaments and stuff. But God being so good, we were able to, we have a platform with more than over 100 people on the platform. So Scrabble has been a lot. Scrabble has done a lot for me. For example, when it comes to presentations in class, because of, I wouldn't say this to boast, but my mates were always like, I should always lead presentation because I had a control over my diction. This is all with thanks to Scrabble.
Okay, so let me put it this way: for a first timer watching us, the person asks, "Why should I play Scrabble?" What do you tell the person? It's equally a mind game, yes, but what is so special about Scrabble that everybody at least must know how to play it?
It improves your diction,
so
your vocabs,
okay.
And then your arithmetic. That is
the
one thing
that
I
you
love about it. it just makes you sharp with your calculations, very sharp.
So the two of you, can you boldly say that you are a good strategist?
Yes.
How does this game? Okay, let's play right
Yes,
now. Now we have.
People might think it's a simple game, but it involves a lot of strategy. You need to score and prevent your opponent from scoring.
Wow.
Even though it's a word game, you need to score, but also prevent your opponent from scoring. So, for instance, I have share here, share.
Yes.
I can play share like this. I'll get the same marks.
Okay.
I can play share like this. I'll still get the same marks. But in order to prevent my opponent from hitting me hard in his plane,
Okay.
I'll not expose the A to the double letter score.
Okay.
You see?
I get it.
Yes. Because there are so many letters, when you put them, it connects with the A. They form a word. And you know, the basis for Scrabble is any two or more letters that come together must form a word. So if I put A here, you can use Z, and Z is 10, and it will be 20 here, 20 like this. That's like 40 marks for him.
And you will get.
I'm only getting 16.
Okay. Now let me come to Neddy. Neddy,
Yes, sir.
this is a sport. We are currently facing a situation, especially when it comes to the private schools and teachers at the lower division. The government, because of its plan to really stop the spread of coronavirus, have decided that schools should reopen now, January. Parents are struggling here and there. How do you connect this particular situation and this your sport as the magic one to still keep students active? Sure, you are with KNUST, you finished already, but how can you draw the link?
All right. So students have been home for quite a while now. So there's been lapses between in their educational system. So I mean, we need various innovations. I mean, to keep students on track. Okay, you can't just send students back to the classroom just to go and open a science book for them to learn. I mean, they need to be lured into learning. And Scrabble is I think is the best sport at this juncture to lure students into active learning, because it's all about it's a game where you're going to learn. You know, games are supposed to relieve you of stress, and also this one with Scrabble, it's relieving you of stress, and you're also learning. Okay, it's helping you, as my brother said, arithmetically. It's helping you with your diction, with your vocabs. So trust me, if you have your son or your daughter playing Scrabble, and he's going back to school, you have no fear, because you know your child has been learning all this while at home.
Okay.
And let me add, yes, let me check in. And then, we are dealing with words. We can also innovate. Like you have your science book there, you have your geography book or something. When you play a word, you can, this is a geographical word. Like a yardan, it's a feature in the desert. Okay, it's like you are hitting two birds with a stone.
Okay.
You are playing the game, enjoying yourself, and then you are learning aside.
New words and other stuff.
Yeah.
So now, in terms of connecting the dots, for a parent who is not new to this game, or who is new to, let me use those who don't really know, watching us today, how easy is it to teach somebody to learn how to play Scrabble? You have been traveling outside.
Yes.
Through Scrabble, you've been to so many countries.
Yes.
And so, what have you learned from them, and how easy is it for me, who don't know how to play Scrabble, to just love the sport?
In fact, I've hit a snag here.
So who introduced you to this sport?
Well, that is a good question. You know, after JSS getting to SS, my peers, I grew up in Cape Coast at the Southern Estates. Now, we gather and we chat. Now, it came to a point that, why are we so much wasting our time? Let's find something to do. Okay, we can play Spa. And you know the stigma with Spa, they will think you are gambling. Okay, so we didn't go there. And then draft. no, draft is so common, no. And then somebody brought Ludo. Ah, what is Ludo? You see, so one of our friends brought dominoes and Scrabble. And then we said, yes, this is a bit strange. You don't find people at other areas playing dominoes or Scrabble. Okay, we'll go with this thing. And then we found out that, okay, dominoes, what does it give you? Okay, then we all attended to Scrabble. Now, Scrabble, like we are saying, improves your vocabs, your arithmetic, and it got to a point, it became a challenge. And, you know, when we entered SS, we went to different schools. Adisco, I went to Adisco, Augasco boys, and Fantipim boys. When we are on holidays, now we play, and then we see, oh, your school is better than mine because you are performing.
That's
better.
how you felt.
Yes,
in
that
okay.
is how I
now
felt.
on the competition level, now it is a big sport.
Yeah.
Somebody says that when you play tennis, it's for rich people because it pays. Football is paying, basketball is super, golf is extraordinary, swimming. What can we say about Scrabble? Does it pay when it comes to competition? 6-time national champion.
Yes, and here.
Does it pay? Does this sport pay?
That is a capital no.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't pay.
Here or
And
there?
I'll say in Ghana.
Okay.
In Ghana, yeah, it doesn't pay. I don't blame people for it not paying because it's not a common sport here. And you know, Ghana, we attend mostly to football and boxing. So it's my dream that I make Scrabble popular.
Okay.
Yes. Because I've seen that we have the tendency to produce a world champion in future.
You believe? Oh, that's your dream.
I believe Scrabble will put Ghana on the map.
Neddy, now you the KNUST guys, now you have a club. How do you think we can form clubs in our government institutions, the schools, the primary school, the JHS, to get Scrabble clubs? Because I know for the international schools, some of them are having Scrabble clubs.
Yeah.
But how do we make it more popular to the government schools? What do you think we can do to create the clubs? Because if it's difficult to encourage teachers to do it, how do you think we can do it to make it popular?
Fine. Well, you know, I'll just use Nigeria itself as a yardstick. You know, I was opportune to play in Nigeria, play Scrabble in Nigeria with Achimota School. You know, when you go to Nigeria, Scrabble is like a family game. Scrabble is like a family game where people play Scrabble.
When you talk about family game, meaning mom, dad, brothers, sisters, everybody
plays the game.
Okay.
But you know, it has to. We have to get to that point in our own jurisdiction. That's Ghana. You know, in Nigeria, I mean, it's a common game. Okay. And
so how do we make it common? Now that we started this discussion, so we're playing chess today.
Yeah.
So how do we make it?
So you know, with me, what I think we can do to make this game common here is that, for example, the Ghana Education Service has to, you know, in their extracurricular activities, they need to put games like this there. You know, it's not always about football.
Okay.
It's not always about basketball.
Wow. Okay. So, gentlemen, our time runs fast. Thank you very much for your time. I think we'll get enough time, so we'll play more here for people to really see how crucial this sport is. Okay. So we'll get you guys here again for us to do more. Viewers, if you're out there and you really want to know how to play this particular sport, we have the Scrabble Association of Ghana in this country, and their headquarters is in Accra. And so you can get closer to them. When you go to social media, you can find them there. You want them, you come to the Accra Sports Stadium, you get them, so that we see how we can really draw this. Because if kids are home and they can learn how to play Scrabble, then their English will not go down. When we resume school in January, according to the president, it will be easy for them. They can still read, they can still do their mathematics and do everything. And that's the clarion call we are doing. So everywhere you are, if you know how to play Scrabble, please get on board. Let's develop this sport. And at the end of the day, it becomes a win-win situation for us. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for your time. Thank you also for doing the watching. The page returns same time tomorrow. Bye for now.
Thank you.